Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This week I have a top 5 under 500 for you all. Now I have done top 5 and top 10 lists previously, but they've all been generally restricted to one specific product, namely lipstick, because obsessed with lipsticks. But this one is a little inclusive. I've tried to include diverse products, like different makeup products from different brands, so the list is hopefully a little diverse. And if you want to know what all products I recommend and why I recommend, then as always, please keep on watching. So the very first pick under 500 that I have for you guys is a foundation. It's something that I recently bought and really quite like, and it's the Faces Go Chic foundation. Now this one launched I think last year if I'm not very wrong, and this one retails for $3.99. The reason why I love this is because it gives you a very light to medium coverage that is buildable, gives you a really nice glow to your skin. I have it on my face right now. As you can see, it's pretty full coverage. Like, I have used 2 layers of this, and also it contains SPF, anti-aging properties, natural extracts, a lot of the good stuff. Although it does not really specify the SPF factor, but it just says that it contains SPF right on the packaging over here. The only down part of this foundation is the shade range. They have a very limited shade range, and most of the shade range are pretty light compared to the Indian skin tone. My shade is Natural 01, which is my go-to winter shade, but since it's summer and I'm beginning to tan, this does look light on me, so I mix it up with some of the other foundations I have. But overall, as a foundation, I love this, and hence this is my very first pick under 500. My next recommendation is an eyebrow product, and I'm sure you must be thinking I will probably suggest the Maybelline Fashion Duo Brow Pencil, because that's what you have been seeing me use since forever. But it's a new pencil, it's a new eyebrow product that I have recently bought and tried and loved, and hence recommend. It's called the Auto Eyebrow Pencil, and this one is by Innisfree. I cannot tell you the pricing of it because it's not mentioned over here, or it must be written in Chinese or Japanese, both of which I don't know. So I will have the pricing somewhere on the screen or in the description box as always. But this one is in the shade, I think this was it in the shade, don't know the shade either. Probably this was called very dark brown, not very dark brown, just dark brown. And the speciality of this is that it has a spoolie on one end, so you can brush your eyebrows, and of course it has the waxy pencil on the other end. Now the pencil itself is great because it's not very waxy, it's not very creamy, it's kind of like the perfect consistency in between. This is the swatch of it. It also is a little slanted, as you can see, so it helps kind of like fill in and make those little strokes, tiny hair like strokes on your eyebrows. Overall, I really like this pencil. I've used it on my eyebrows today. As you can see, it looks really full and thick, and thanks to this, so hence this is my second recommendation for you all. When we're talking of affordable makeup and affordable makeup list, Miss Claire is a brand that has to make its presence felt, because they have been duping all these wonderful makeup products from high-end brands that you and I perhaps cannot afford at the moment. And my recommendation from Miss Claire is the one product that brought Miss Claire into focus for so many people, including myself, and that is their rip-off of the original Soft Matte Lip Creams by NYX. Now these are just as good as the NYX ones. They dry matte, they have this huge collection of shades. A lot of shades actually. You have nudes, you have reds, you have mattes, you have browns, you have everything. You have beautiful violets like these. This is number 16, which I know they've stopped producing. They've somehow stopped the production of this shade, but they have other beautiful shades. I think number 55 or 58 comes really close to 16. I had a bunch of other shades as well, but this was the only one that I could currently find in front of me, so I just grabbed this one. But basically they have a lot of different shades. They glow, they go on the lips really smooth, they dry really quickly. These are also really affordable. They somewhere range between 200 to 300 if you are buying it from your local stores, and I would recommend that you buy from your local stores, because online you will get it for 350 or 400, basically at a higher price, but at the local stores you get a better deal and you get it cheaper. So my fourth recommendation is finally from my favorite brand, that is Maybelline, in case you still haven't figured out. It's called the Maybelline Colourshow Blush, and this is in Creamy Cinnamon. I love the color of this. It suits perfectly well for medium to deeper skin tones, basically the Indian skin tone, you know, the olive toned Indian skin tone. This one retails for $2.99. It has a satiny finish. It's not very pigmented, although you can build it up. This color in particular, like I said, Creamy Cinnamon, kind of like looks really natural, gives you that flush of color, that really natural flush of color. I love this blush even though it's completely broken and smashed. As you can see, it came in like this. I did not do it. It came in like this, but I still use it sometimes because I really love it. So this is my 4th recommendation. We're already at the end of the list, and I think I should have probably done a top 10 because it just went by so quickly, you know. But my final recommendation for my final top 5 product under 500 is something by Lakme. If you thought I was going to give Lakme a miss, then you're mistaken. Now this one is an unusual product from Lakme. It's not exactly a makeup product, but you do use it within your makeup routine, and it's actually a loose powder or a setting powder or whatever powder you want to call it. It's basically powder from Lakme. Now this is called the Lakme Whitening Rose Powder. It says that it has sunscreen. Again, I do not know why brands just put that they have sunscreen but they never mention how much, like what is the SPF factor and stuff. You just put it on the packaging like we have sunscreen in our product, but never how much. So this one claims to have sunscreen as well, and as you can see, this is a huge ass tub. This one retails for 160 rupees, so really affordable. It looks like this. It comes in with a puff, and I kind of really like it. It has a kind of like a strong smell. It has a really strong fragrance of rose in it, but you can use it in so many ways. You can use it to bake, which is what I have done today. You can use it to set your makeup, of course. You can use it as a loose powder, as just a setting powder. You can use it in so many ways, and that is why I like it and recommend it to you guys. Now I used to think that because it mentions rose, it would probably be a little colored, like it would be maybe a little pinkish, but it's actually white. It's translucent in color, so it's safe to use for baking and for other stuff, which is why, like I said, I recommend this, and hence this is my last recommendation for top 5 product under 500. So that brings us to the end of the list and of this video. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. As always, do all the usual things that will get me more views and more subs, something that I could really use right now. So please do it. And also, if you want me to do more top 5 under 500s like this, or top 10s, top 100s, top whatever 100s, if you have any recommendations for me for video requests, you can leave them in the comments. I am always late on these things, but I solemnly swear that I do it, so I will do it if you leave me requests. And also take care of your friends, your family, your loved ones, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your everyone. I will be back next week, and then I love you all. Bye!